Hi, everyone, and welcome to KISS Media TV. My name is Heather, and it is a pleasure to be speaking with you today. I want to talk to real estate agents about Zoom. We have a number of clients that are using Zoom right now and are being extremely successful with it. And Catherine and I have been teaching conducting business virtually now for over 2 months to primarily about 2,500 real estate agents. And one of the things that we've been talking a lot about is Zoom and how you can use Zoom for your business and what are some of the best practices. So, first of all, anyone can use Zoom for free. It is technology that is now available, and you don't have to be tech savvy, but you do need to understand a few things. And one of the wonderful things about utilizing Zoom for your real estate business is Zoom provides many tutorials on how to use their products, whether it's free or if you have to upgrade. Not only can you use Zoom just to have a private meeting or a business meeting or get together with your team privately, but you can also have a link that you can invite other people, and you can go live on your social media. I could go live on YouTube right now by using Zoom. I could go live on Facebook. But the best feature that I'm loving for my clients is that you can actually record your Zoom meetings and then you can download them and have them on your computer to edit and to upload to your social media. So I'm going to go through all of these different scenarios to help you find new ways to market your business as a real estate agent while there's this pandemic going on all around the world. But here's the key. When everyone is back to whatever normal is going to be, you will have new tools available that you've learned during this time to set you apart from other real estate agents. And one of them is utilizing Zoom today for your business. Now, I have clients that are in their 40s. I'm in my 50s. I have clients in their 60s and 70s that are killing it using Zoom to conduct meetings, interviews, sell real estate, and the work. So I'm going to take this time right now to go over what the best practices is, but I'm going to start by giving you some ideas. And if you grab a pen and paper, you can write down these ideas, and by all means, go ahead and practice. Everything takes time to learn. We do understand that, but give yourself the vote of confidence to try one new thing. And here's my list that I've created of ideas that I see going on right now with real estate agents. And the very first one is to conduct interviews with other professionals in your industry. So what you would do is you would set up a Zoom meeting and you would send the link to the other person that you're going to interview. So I would suggest that you make a list of maybe 10 different people that you could interview during this process. And get out your calendar, pick a date and a time, confer with that person that that time works for them as well, and then go ahead and start your first Zoom meeting. So ideas could be you want to, number one, interview a lawyer in regards to what are some of the finer details that are happening right now with closing deals. I know that a lot of buyers are very concerned about this, but so are a lot of sellers. So anyone that's actually in the business right now to sell their home is going to really appreciate this advice that's coming from actually a lawyer. Once again, when people are borrowing money from the bank to finance a purchase of their property, they probably would love to talk to a mortgage broker. So if you interviewed a mortgage broker with what's going on right now as far as things that people need to know right up till the closing date, that's a really valuable piece of information. Number three, how about interviewing people that have already sold their home? What was the process like? What were the things that happened that helped make that deal turn into a reality? You could also, number four, you could interview the seller with how they feel about people coming into their property or what the seller did to help sell the property. In fact, if you ask the seller, did they do a virtual tour for you or any of the details that went along with making that a successful sale? You could have a home inspector doing an interview with you about what's going on right now. So we've got a lawyer, we have a mortgage broker, we've involved the seller, we've got a home inspector. How about someone to stage the property if it's vacant, or to just get the property to look its best when you're about to do a virtual tour of the property? Other real estate agents in other markets. What's happening in these other cities right now? So you know where you live. How about interviewing outside of your province or your state and having a really interesting conversation? Also, right now it's springtime, but summer vacation cottage time is coming up. So maybe interview a real estate agent that works in the cottage country. So these are just all ideas to help you figure out how you could create and conduct some Zoom meetings right now. Also, market evaluations. You could be giving market updates, market evaluations, and anything to do with what's happening in the real estate market by utilizing Zoom to do this. Now, once your seller's done a tour for you, or you've got your own pictures of that listing on your desktop computer, you could create a Zoom meeting and you could record it. So I'm actually suggesting that you record all your Zoom meetings. And when you hit record, when the Zoom meeting is finished, you can actually download that Zoom and have it on your desktop. And we're going to talk about what you can do with that Zoom in a minute. But first, I want to talk about if you were doing a Zoom and you shared your screen. So what I'm talking about is you've got pictures of your listing and you're talking to me about it just like I'm talking to you right now. Well, another option is to click and share your screen. From here, you could have your website open to that listing and you could walk the potential buyers or the viewers through each room of that property, talking to them about the features and the benefits and everything that you already know about that property. You could then take that video, because it's recorded and sitting on your desktop computer, you could upload it to YouTube perhaps. You could upload it to your Facebook business page. But the other thing that you can do with it is you could transfer it to your smartphone. Now, for transferring large files, I'm going to recommend WeTransfer because it's free. So wetransfer.com. And you can send really large files to other people, especially the people you're interviewing, to get them to share the content. But also you could send it to your phone. And I actually airdrop all of my large videos from my desktop computer to my smartphone. And when I get them onto my smartphone, I open up an app called InShot. InShot gives me the opportunity to take that video and to change that video into different formats and or ratios. So for example, if I was using that video on Instagram, I want the 4.5 ratio. It's the nice, perfect ratio that is good for IGTV. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because a video that's longer than 1 minute cannot be uploaded to your Instagram account. What you have to do is you would have to download IGTV as an app and transfer that file that's in horizontal or landscape form, which is really good for Facebook or YouTube, but it's not good for Instagram. So I use an app, and I'm going to put a link to a video showing how to use that app in the comment section, but I transfer that video to InShot. It is from InShot that I can change the format so it would fit IGTV. I can also put a background on because of Zoom, you get a black background. Yes, I know you can use Zoom and put other backgrounds in, but I'm talking about when it comes off. So the other thing that happens when I finish doing the InShot and I've changed it and I've fixed my background, it sits on my smartphone. It's really simple just to upload it to the IGTV app right from there. And you give it a title, you can add it to a series if you want, and you give it a really good description, and then you can put it out on your IGTV, and it showcases as a post, and then it asks the viewers if they want to watch the rest of the video on their IGTV. So this is a tremendous way to multi-purpose your content that you're creating using Zoom. Now, the other thing that I want to say about Zoom is when you download it and you have the recording, the first frame is actually black. So you have to edit out the first few seconds until you can see your face and the black is gone. So a tip for using Zoom is before you get started, let the recording start with a nice smile and then go ahead and start talking. Don't start talking right away because it's really hard to edit that black off of the Zoom. So I've talked about using Zoom to do interviews with other professionals. I've actually given you 10 ideas. I'm going to zip through them here. So one is make a market update, what's happening in the real estate market or what's happening within your community. Number 2, think of professionals that you've worked with in the past and ask them to do a Zoom interview with you. Number 3, you could go with mortgage brokers, lawyers, talk about homes that you've sold already, interview home stagers, home inspectors, other realtors in other markets. You could interview summer home vacation rentals or sales in other areas that are all summer vacation homes. You could look at tours of your own listings or maybe someone else in your office. If you don't have a listing, you could ask them if you could do a Zoom presentation of their listing. So once you've got the Zoom, you're going to transfer it to your desktop. You're going to edit the black screen off of it, and then you're going to multi-purpose that Zoom video to go onto all your other social media. You could even take it once it's on YouTube, and you could take the link and you could embed it into your website as a vlog. So a vlog is a blog and a video, and that's why they call it a vlog, V-L-O-G. And you could have a little write-up about it. Let's see if I've told you everything. Yes, so those are my best practices that I'm doing right now. I have several clients. We've probably done close to 300 Zoom interviews where we've downloaded them and we've put them out on different social media. And they've turned out to be really valuable. You're adding relevant content for what your business is, as well as you're keeping a heartbeat on your business during this quieter time. And you're learning now how to do something new that you can put into your toolkit when you're doing a market evaluation. Mr. Seller, I also do Zoom interviews, Zoom videos, and it just makes you look so much more professional. And I know from my clients that I've been working with, helping them with these Zooms, the sellers are really impressed that the realtors are going over and beyond to try something new. So these are Zoom ideas. Zoom is on fire. There are other platforms that are similar to Zoom. My whole point behind this video is to step out of your box, pick one thing, and just see if you can implement something new into your business. And quite frankly, it's a lot of fun. My name is Heather, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to add them in the comment section. Remember, everyone, let's keep it simple.